Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Choma, and if you're tuning in for the first time, you're welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top tools and accessories that are must-haves for you in your hair journey. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then keep watching. Before we go right into today's video, I want to just take a moment to just thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing to the channel thus far, for liking the videos, and for commenting. I just really want to appreciate everyone for all the love and support that I've gotten so far in all of my previous videos, and I do not take any of those for granted. But if you're new here and you haven't subscribed and this is the first time that you're coming across this channel, so glad to have you on board this community. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section where you're watching from and what's one thing that you like about the channel and one thing that you want me to show more of on the channel, and I'll read through the comments and I'll respond to as many that I can. Thank you so much, everyone, and let's go right into today's video. I know that there are a lot of tools and accessories out there in the market that people always want you to buy. They'll tell you buy this one or buy that one, whatever that is. But in today's video, I'm just going to be giving you the top tools and accessories that I think that you should have in your natural hair journey, or just in your hair journey overall. So the first one I'm going to be starting with are tools, the very basic tools that you need for your hair game to be on point. Number one are the combs. I can't overemphasize this enough, how much you need a lot of combs in different sizes, in different styles, to do different things basically. So you need a lot of combs in your hair, in your tool bag, because they come in handy. This one you can use for cutting. This one you can just use if you want to fluff your curls or just fluff your hair. If you do like a twist out and things like that. So these combs come in handy for helping you detangle, brush your hair easily so that you don't feel any pain, or it's easy for your hair to be managed. So you really want to invest in combs and invest in a lot of combs. So that's my number one must-have tool for your natural hair. Number two tools that you need are clips. So because you would have seen from previous videos where I've used this, and even in making in the video where I made this hair, I use this clip a lot. So you use clips predominantly when you're trying to hold your hair in place while you're trying to do something else with your hair. So for instance, when I was making this hair, I used this clip to hold other sections of the hair when I was doing one section of the hair. So clips help you to manage your hair, so your hair is not scattered all over the place, especially when you're styling. Clips come in very handy because they can help you set your hair in place while you work on some other sections of your hair. So clips are, for me, a must-have in your natural hair toolkit. Another hair accessory that I highly recommend is a hairbrush. So this type of hairbrush is the one that I highly recommend, because especially for people who have natural hair and are trying to like snag every curl or every strand in place, are trying to put it in place, you need this hairbrush because it completely changes the game for your natural hair and helps you when you've done the combing with your hair combs. This just helps you do that final sweep of your hair so that every strand, every curl is in place the way that you want it to be. So this comes in highly recommended as a natural hair tool must have. I think you should even have maybe a smaller one even to take with you on the go, or if you can carry this about, because it just helps you brush your hair in place and just quick and you're done. So this is a must have, and I cannot overemphasize how this has come in handy for me multiple times. The next one that I would recommend is this. So this is much more looser than this one. While this one completely just packs every hair in place, this is for if you want to do a bit of freehand brushing on your hair. This just does it not as efficient as this one, but you can use this one, especially if you have like very, let's say, very fragile strands. This one is, I feel, a bit more gentle with the hair strands, but it also does the job. So I would say also get a spray bottle, because spray bottles help you with just getting water all over your hair If you don't want to go and get water, just splash it by yourself. Spray bottles are kind of like essentials for you to use. You can get smaller ones, you can get bigger ones, depending on your type of or whatever you prefer. I know people who take smaller ones just for when they're on the go and they can just spritz on their hair. If you have your natural hair, if you're going up and about with your natural hair for that day. I was going to say another tool that I think that you should have is a perm rod. And this is predominantly used if you want your hair to be coily, if you want to make a style that is coily, fluffy and things like that. A perm rod comes in handy. You could just use your styling mousse and then just put your hair whatever your styling mousse and then just roll it up, set it like this and just clip it in, and that's voila, you already have your style in place and you just have to leave it to dry, and that's how you can use perm rods. So I think they come in handy and it's a highly recommended must-have for tools. So now we're going to accessories, things that you can use to beautify your natural hair and just enhance it. We've talked about the tools, the combs, the brushes, the clips, the water spray bottle and things like that. But for making your hair a lot more fashionable, making it look more good, making it look beautiful and stylish, there's some tools, there's some accessories that you need to include in your hair bag. So first of all are hair bows. I can't overstress this enough because you pack your hair a lot, or whatever style you're doing, you may need to pack your hair once in a while, every once in a while. And I find that people use rubber bands, and instead of using rubber bands, why don't you opt for these, which are better to use, and they ensure that your hair has minimal snagging. It means that you don't experience hair loss when you use this to pack your hair, as opposed to using a regular rubber band that just completely destroys your hair for you. You can also use these types of hair bands. I've already started using these ones and I'm on these ones now, so I'm almost done with them. I think they come in 4 pairs, I think 4 or 5 or so, I'm not sure how many, but I've used a couple from this one, and these are just what I would recommend in place of using a rubber band. They're stylish and they get the job done. They add a bit of style to your hair when you're using this to pack it, as opposed to using a rubber band, which completely also destroys your hair because it just keeps on picking strands, and before you know, your hair is gone. Another that I would highly recommend is a must-have are claw clips. Claw clips are a good must-have for your natural hair because they help you set your natural hair in place. I mean, if you want to be fashionable with your hair, if you want to get an updo done or stuff like that, or if you want to pack it to one side and just having it, and this one is in glycerin colors, and so it's extra fashionable, very beautiful, and it makes your hair just look so divine. And if you're going for maybe like a dinner date or classy event, or just something that you want your hair to look fashionable with, this is for me a must-have. Ideally, you should have a claw clip, but you should have one that is fashionable, that can serve the purpose of helping you pack your hair up so that it doesn't disturb you, and also just adding a bit of pizzazz to your hair. So this is for mostly people who have a bit of shoulder to waist length hair, or if you even have short hair, there are ways around which you can pack your hair, style it, and then have a claw clip on it, and just takes your hair from 0 to 100. Another accessory that I would highly recommend, which most people don't class under accessories, are this. So why I classify this as an accessory is that if your hair is scanty, or if your hair is not full, this gives you the illusion of full hair. So because it is dark, I mean, I think there are a couple of other colors that this comes, maybe brown or something like that, but this, you can pack a bun with your hair, put this in between, and then just use your hair to cover it. It gives you the illusion of full hair, and it makes your hair just look extra regal. So if you're looking for volume, you may even already have full hair and you're just looking for something that can just make your hair look much more fuller, or just give it a defined donut shape, this is a must-have for me in terms of just styling as an accessory for your hair. Another thing that I would recommend as an accessory are clips. So clips are, clips are things that before we used to associate with babies, but for adults I think you can get beautiful clips like this that are black, or they come in different colors, and it just helps you set your hair in place. So if perhaps you want to do a style that cuts across your face, you can use these types of clips to just hold your hair in place here. It helps you to style your hair effortlessly, and it just makes your hair look beautiful. So I think that this is a must-have. Clips, pins, and this one does not cause your hair to snag, which is why I like it. Something else that I would want to recommend are these. So I've used a couple of these, and I got them off the kids rack at a store, or I think I got this in the market. I can't remember where I got this at, but I got this somewhere, maybe in the market or a children's store or something, somewhere. And these are very fashionable, very beautiful hair accessories. So these are just for when you want to just make your hair. So for example, I've done this cornrow on my hair, and I want to make it look fashionable. I'll just clip this on my hair, and you can do that for the length of your hair. It just gives it a different look. So you can open it up like so here, and then just put it on your hair and then clip it. And so that's what you could do round for the entire length of your hair, and it just gives your hair a very beautiful defined look, and just takes your hair game from 0 to 100. And so I think those are, for me, my top accessories and top tools that I think that everybody should have, because it just amplifies your hair look, and the tools just help to support your hair journey to just make it easier for you. And because if you have the right tools, then your hair journey becomes almost seamless. But if you have the wrong tools, then you'll find that you struggle a lot with your managing your hair. And the accessories just help you know that your hair can be beautiful too, regardless of whether or not it's relaxed or it is completely natural. These tools just amplify your hair and just give it the added pizzazz that you need for whatever occasion or event that it is you're going for. So let me know in the comment section what you think about these recommendations, if there are more things that you have in your own tool bag or accessory bag that I did not mention here. Let me know whether or not you're going to be trying any of these tools or accessories, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and click the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up.